So, last thing that happened is that y'all were in the tri-board. Brady made his way to the Wainwright Wagons, where he met with the shady owner trying to sell off, you know, mishappen carts and wagons with shoddy workmanship, but got some info about attacks happening towards the south, and talked about where the ranches where the horses come from. But that's not where you're supposed to buy them, and you found that out too. He then went and got Samber and everybody else, and informed them a little bit in the rain. Rain let up, and the rain let up, and you went to the lady in question who did the horses. She told you where she can, you can purchase her fine beast of burden, and you found basically what was the cart and the coin, and that they would have needs in business with you. Croup made their way to the cart and the coin, uh, greeted by a merely but owner, asking how he could help them, and down for a covered wagon, some tack, and a horse, and a 1 week worth of feed for about 105 gold. Settling up, they headed south. On the way south, you ran into some trouble, a toll road of some sorts, I would say. Not having it. It was late in the day, by the way, already. So I would say like afternoonish. Uh, you decided to confront them. You ran into some of them that had some some of them had some of this ability. These guys in stone armor with a weird symbol on them. You know, were having this effect of where a movement effect where they could not be stopped by movement things. I would say that because that's what Samber would have noticed several times when he tried.
Yeah, yeah, right.
And they also kind of hit hard. Even one of them tried to jump in the wagon and steal the wagon with Sorsha in it. Samber lost his cool a little bit and went to
Samber
intercept.
Samber has exactly zero chill for people going after the healer.
Samber
He has
lost his
so little
cool.
chill that he develops fire genasi blood.
Went to intercept the man and pushed him off, but Sorsha tried to tried to push him off. Tug of war a little bit there, here and there. Sorsha commanded him to flee, and he jumped out of the wagon, uh, and started to run, only to look behind as a bolt went through his eye by Brady. Einen held down the other two and wiped the floor with the bandits. Uh, the two were a bit stronger and went at each other for a bit, and then and went down. Another one met another bolt. One bandit did escape, running away. And after the fight, you started to go for the loot. And then, in a forced march attempt on your horses and wagon, or your wagons and yourselves, you decided to push for Westbridge for the night. You arrive, I would say, a lot later than this.
Hey, there's Westbridge. Too many clouds.
You arrived in Westbridge, and in your tired stupor, have made your way to the local inn, I would say. Uh, where is Vincent Valley? Thank you. That's what I'm looking for right there. Hey, where's my... Oh, here we go. This village is strung out along the wrong road, and between Red Larch and the Triboard. Westbridge is home to is the Harvest Inn, which stands on the west side of the long road, which that's where you're probably headed going. Yeah. From the Stone Bridge, the inn is run by an affable Harvinland Dardragon, a halfling male, a curly-haired collector and reseller of paintings and statuettes of questionable taste.
Are we really about to roll up into some Velvet Elvis territory?
Sounds like it.
I'll put y'all, in the inn. This is probably where it's at, located toward the center of town. Very small, quaint town. It's late. My best bet is you're going in to just bed down for the night. Maybe hear what's going on in the local area.
Okay.
Well, and I mean
Yeah.
the thing that we need to take care of almost immediately is we did kind of push the horse past its daily 8 hours, so we need to make sure that wherever we go, we can stable the horse.
Yeah.
Get it some food, water.
Stables will be available to him.
It did its overtime, so we need to give it apples and sugar.
You want to pay the stable hand a little extra silver on the side to give him extra?
I mean, how much are
silver?
we talking here? Because if it's a silver to make sure that the animal that
How much do you want to give it? How much do you want to? That is the question of stable hand is
a silver.
going. Yeah.
Wait. How much is it for one night lodging there for our horse?
Well, it kind of comes with everything, so that's not the problem.
Okay. Yeah, no. How much do we pay for one night? Are we paying a copper a night? Copper. Sorry. Are we paying a silver for everything, or are we paying a gold for everything?
Here we go. Food, drink, and lodging. Thank you. So, we're looking at modest. So, 3 silver per person a night. Oh, no,
Okay,
that's
so
no, that's meals. In stay per day. Modest, 5 silver per person.
okay. So 1 silver is not unreasonable to take good care of our horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 2 gold covers lodgings for 4 of us for a night. So
yeah. So that was I wanted to know how much we're paying for lodgings before we find out that that's not actually, we're paying more for the kid than we are for anything else.
Gotcha.
For the horse.
Yeah. So you come in, you get the place is not like since this town is not super huge or anything, but there's some regular Joe Schmoes here. Nobody note of importance. waitress is running food and drink around. It is late in the evening, so to speak. Not too late, but it is definitely evening. Sun has already come down. And you each paid, let's see, if we're looking at minus 5 silver and it's minus food, which is 3 silver, that's, that's 8 silver per person.
I mean, at this point, yeah, pay up, because wasn't there a bounty posted for the guys that we took out? It's not like we're gonna get not. It's not like we're not going to get a little payout on this. I mean, the reason we came this direction was a bounty sheet. So
Yeah. You were taking care of a bandits in Red Larch. So, and I wonder why my sound's not coming through, but oh well.
does anybody remember who we turned that into, and what they wanted as proof that the job was done? Because, I mean, if
Well, first you have
I
to
don't want
report
to
to
have
the
to come
person.
back with heads, that's
Well, you have to report it back
unsanitary.
to You have to report it back to the person first. That's one.
But yeah, that was the crux of my question: is does anybody remember
Prove it.
who it was we needed to turn this back into? Was it somebody here, or was it somebody back in Waterdeep?
Somebody you still have to sign. It's posting done by somebody in Red Larch. I'll look that up real quick for you.
Okay.
I believe. Hold on. I'm trying to remember where I put it. I have lots of notes. So
It's just I don't know if it's the local sheriff, or if it was like a merchant company in town who was tired of getting their stuff stomped.
okay, I don't have that, but it should be. Constable Harbuck in Red Larch.
Okay, so the local constabulary put it in. Now all we got to do is talk to them and be like, okay, we took care of the problem. How would you like us to prove that we took care of the problem? Because if we have to drive back out there to take heads, that's gonna suck.
Okay.
Can you load up the big map, or do I have to do it? I can do it.
You should be able to have access to Big Map. The Sword
Is
Coast
this-
or the Dresden Valley?
The Sword Coast, because it felt like we weren't going back through any of the places we went north through. Like we were going south on a different road.
That is correct.
So if that's correct, then how are we supposed to turn shit in places we're not going anymore?
Well, you still have to go south to Red Larch. Red Rock, south of the tri-board, and in between Impale and Waterdeep. So are you going there? Yeah, in a way, you're still heading that direction.
So it's south of Amphill?
No, it's before Impale. It's along the long road. Here's the one you really want to load up. And I didn't... Okay.
Okay, and we're in.
All right, that makes.
Are
more
we
sense.
You're
in
in
Red
Westbridge.
Westbridge?
You're in
Okay.
Westbridge. You head in the Red Larch, and NFL's all the way at the very bottom.
And the
Then
guy
from
we need to
NFL's
talk to
Waterdeep.
about the bandits is in Red Larch.
Exactly. You still have some mileage to cover. According to this one, each hex is 4 miles, so... And let's just put you there, you're at Westbridge. Oh, I have a pause. That's
Yeah, it
another
looks like
problem.
it's
Nah,
it looks like it's about 40 miles between Westbridge and Red Larch,
it is...
but some of that's through the Somber Hills. So
Yeah, 40 miles. The actual measuring tape works. So,
were any of the bandits wearing anything that was identifiable?
yes. Even though they disintegrated, you did see a symbol on the guys wearing the stone armor.
Because I imagine, like, I'm not saying that your average adventurer isn't a pillar of truth, but I imagine that every once in a while they want something more than our good word that we did actually take down the bad guy. And that there is some standard of proof, but I, as the player, do not know what it is.
The symbol that was being worn looked like a... And it looked like it was mostly on the shoulders, was a triangle with a line in the center going halfway through. Actually, hold on. I can do this. There you go. That show to you guys?
Yeah. And it's nice they went to the trouble of, you know, like, marking themselves so that we'd have something to look.
Agreed.
So what's the plan, man? What y'all planning to do from here? Restock, resupply, sit, sleep, go home, keep on going.
That sounds like a plan, yes.
But what's
I mean,
your...
if the guy we need to talk to is actually in Red Larch, then there's not much to staying around here, you know.
True that.
Mainly give the horse some time off, and we did a fairly decent restock in the town previous to this, so
Okay.
Yeah.
I give you that. All right.
see if anybody wants to is interested in a game of skill, because the way I play it is not a game of chance. And
Dice or cards, bro.
dice is always a game of chance unless you're cheating. Then it becomes a game of skill.
There's some partakers in cards, but not for money.
That's fine. You know, we want to play for sausage length. I don't, you know, but we can play.
They're playing just to pass the time.
Yeah, and I'm pretty much doing the same. Like, in the same way that a fighter does exercises every day to keep their muscles, you know, limber, I do the same thing with my cards.
Okay. While you're playing with these two kind of burly gentlemen that might know how to handle themselves in a field, here.
I mean, if they get upset about losing, I'll just tell them, like, hey, I would not be a good field hand. You are an expert in that field. I am an expert in this one. It's no shame to lose to a master.
One of them talks to the other one and it's like, hey, Eric, do you hear about Oric and Lathana? The siblings? Yeah. No, what happened? They were just outside of town and disappeared. They haven't been, reporting for work or anything, so heard there was like a raiding or something. Really? That's sad to hear.
Like, maybe some bandit activity south of town? Because I know there was some bandit activity north of town.
Oh, you're not... I'm sorry, sir. We're playing cards. We shouldn't bother you with these things.
Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm always up for, the occasional town gossip.
Oh, no. It's like, yeah, it's like they both kind of huddle in a little bit more, that kind of like trying to do that sneaky talk while still trying to play a game like that. Yeah, it's like the siblings outside of town their homestead got raided. Let's see, let me double check that. Yeah. And goes, no, that's not what I heard, man. What did you hear? Well, there's a regular cut, and now it's the other gentleman talking. You haven't gotten his name yet. But he's like, well, Genda, she hasn't been here for a long time. She's like here all the time. She loves to freaking drink here for some reason. The dwarf that comes in here all the time? What does she do? She's not here? I thought she took off. Like, nah, man. Gone too, somewhere out of nowhere.
See, and Raiders just pissed me off. How can a man reliably bet his mortgage if somebody keeps coming in and devaluing his property?
Right? It's like, this is strange. I hear taxing south near Red Larch. I'm hearing, like,
you
we had weird, strange storm the other day. It was like wind, tornado coming across the freaking hills. There was another time when it was just like out of nowhere, just rush of torrent rain in one spot out of nowhere and just stopped.
It's like somebody pissed off the local druid.
Maybe, but to kidnap people or like that, even some. Hey, this is between you and me, man. This is Eric speaking. It's like, yeah. Listen to Eric for a second. I heard down south there's been like recent monster attacks coming out of like not from their normal areas and stuff, and it's getting to the point where it's people have to up their guard. It's costing people. Nobody can travel in peace anymore.
This is the road south to what? To Red Larch?
Yeah, the long road, man. The one you.
Well, no, I happen to be traveling that road probably tomorrow. So, yeah, thanks for the heads up.
No problem. Oh, hey. Yo. Cedric. That's what you're... Yeah, Cedric. Hey, did you hear about that delegate? Didn't he just come through? He just came through just like, a couple weeks ago. Yeah, didn't they go to the Stone Bridge or anything? Yeah, that's what I heard. Had a nice little parade of people and everything, too. Wanted to see the Drake Dwarven thing, building thing on the building. Heading out to, east of Bellegarde to check it out and everything, because, these hills are known for their Dwarven heritage.
That would explain the overall quality of the beer.
Right?
Not that I'm complaining in the least.
Waitress! Need another fill! Can I get you anything, man? Win the cards, though. This is the other guy kind of talking, Cedric. He's starting to catch on a little bit.
I mean,
Like,
hospitality demands that if I'm going to be the one winning, I should be the one buying at least my own drinks. But yeah, I'll get another round.
okay. So this goes on for about an hour or so like that, and since they're not playing, they're just playing for time. And goes, Eric goes, throws his cards down. I'm not that good at this game anyway. I gotta get back to the wife. And Cedric is like, I'll probably play another round or two, and I gotta head off. No wife, but the son has been lazy about the house, and I need to kick him in the ass to get him shit working.
Well,
Okay.
I thank y'all for the game, and wish y'all a good night.
They clunk your mugs to yours. Anybody else wish to do anything?
Cleaning gear. Doing what I can to take care of it all.
Okay.
Just checking the wagon and stuff, making sure that we're not gonna have random issues, like based on the fight that we had or anything like that.
Seems all well and good. Sorsha.
I think Sorsha's praying.
Yeah. She in her own room praying. Okay.
Yep.
Is Kelly not available right now?
She's she's available. Just Sorsha doesn't have a lot of downtime activities to do.
Okay. All right. Actually, I thought Priestess soon prayed at the morning.
Probably.
And they're
I mean,
required to pray,
they're
but not necessarily
prayed-
when they can.
prayed for spells in the morning.
Yeah. Well, usually, you
Priests
know.
don't only pray one time a day.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to remember. I think it's like usually most good aligned priests pray in the morning to the god to represent the next day, kind of thing. And then usually evil ones you at night or the closing of the day. It's whatever. You can still pray like normal pray, like you said. All right. So everybody gets a meal. Do not mark any rations off for this one. Did everybody pay up? Or did somebody pay up?
Give me a sec.
Can we pay
get
it
to
out
that
of
page.
party funds?
You can
I don't
pay
have a
as
problem
long
with
as
that.
it's paid.
Yeah,
as
that's
long
fine.
as long as the what one meal and five, as long as 8 gold is paid per person, or 8 silver.
I was about
Make
to
sure I
say
say that right. 8 silver per person is paid. Unless you do not want to eat a home-cooked meal.
I mean, if it's a home cooked meal, I want to know who's living in the kitchen, right?
Well. All right.
Yeah, really.
As you turn down for the night, everything feels a little eerie quiet. I actually need Sorsha for a moment.
What do you need her for?
Well, this pertains to her connection to the gods.
She is listening.
So, Sorsha, you settle down and you head to sleep. In the midst of your sleep, you start dreaming something very, very weird. You start getting a sickening feeling, like the earth is rotting. The winds are ill. The fire is grotesque in its way. The water is sickly. Then you see, like, it'd be like if you're looking around the plains, everything, and you're seeing all this, and you see symbols flash before your eyes, but you don't recognize the symbols except for that one symbol. The one you saw with that man who tried to steal the cart on his shoulder. And then...
The one who tried to kidnap me?
Yes. Or steal the wagon. Then you see out of nowhere a flash of a large, chromatic eye evilly staring at you. And you wake up suddenly. In fact, everybody wakes up suddenly as the earth begins to shake.
I mean, I don't know who's in my room, but I wake up to announce that I don't know what happened, but I didn't do it.
Actual earthquake?
Actual tremor, like a small tremor, not huge, but the whole earth shakes enough to where it wakes everybody else. You hear slight panics, everybody's kind of like, huh? What the? Ah!
Wasn't me that time.
Look at the mall. Where's it sitting?
It was where your mall was sitting. It was next to you on the bed. Has fallen down on the ground, like as a hammer just kind of gets shooken up, falls.
Okay. Just
So it's
make yeah, I didn't cause that.
You're not in the room to get with them, so I believe y'all each have your own rooms.
I was not snoring.
Wouldn't matter.
Wouldn't
How long
matter
have we
for
been
what.
asleep?
This tremor happens 5-10 minutes, maybe, and then settles.
Like 5 to 10 minutes after we've all adjourned to our rooms to go to bed?
No, this is the midst of all you sleeping. You had this dream.
Okay, so in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I just went ahead and said midnight, and then the earth tremor about midnight, waking you up, all up. Like, wakes up the whole town. But the tremors reside. Most of it just like, if you were to really look around, like at the end or something like that, a few statuettes fell, paintings probably fell off the, thing. No serious damage at all. Just enough to shake everything around.
Does this end of the realms have volcanic land?
That would be a knowledge survival check. Or, like, knowledge local.
I do history.
You can do history. History will work too.
Yeah, nice roll.
I think I know.
These... Okay. Yours would be history. I'll tell you some history about it. Survival. I'll tell you more about the conditions of the areas. Alright. There you go. Crits. Come on, man. Crits on skills do not mean you automatically know. Just means that's the highest roll possible you can get.
27 better be all the things.
Your history challenge only says, well, we are, this area used to be known for its dwarven hills. Been settled by humans for a long time. There's a wide range of history, but nothing pertaining to this. Brady's survival check would tell him is like, no, only there's some mountains, but no active volcanoes in the vicinity anywhere near here. The closest one known is near Neverwinter, and that's Mount Hot now. And
At some point, will it become Mount Cold now?
it's what it's called, and it's got a
What?
Mount. I think it's Mount Hot now. Let's see. Let me go to Silkhorst. Yeah, Mount Hote now. It's north of Neverwinter, miles and miles away. I would say it's about over 150 miles away.
No, it's. Well, maybe I'm thinking of a different mountain then.
Yep.
Why is Neverwinter warm then? I thought it was the volcano that keeps it warm.
You mean Neverwinter? Yeah, it's the volcano. Mount Hot now is nearby. It's like
Right. Okay.
37,
I was
50
just
miles away.
confused for a second.
You're like 150 miles from it right now.
Ah, we're super far away from it. Okay. that
So
makes more
this is strange, unusual.
So did we ever actually determine what the symbol was?
No.
If it has any historical or religious, or even maybe arcane significance.
I think Sandberg could probably make Arcana, and Sorcerer should be able to make a religion check against it.
It would depend if you heard of this or not. I need to double check the history real
And
quick.
it's the die roll, right?
But that was for what was going on now.
No, I'm
Nightmare, dude. I'd like to
Yeah.
make a check about the symbol.
Okay, yes. You can make a chance against the symbol that you've seen. The other one seems strange to you. What I'm doing is I'm trying to see how much history is within it. With it.
Do you want me
don't
to throw history or Arcana?
No. Hold on. Sorsha, you don't recognize the symbol so much, but you recognize the eye for some reason.
Is it the Eye of Sauron?
No.
So what does she recognize about it?
It's somewhere that it's some kind of elder deity of some sort, but she can't put it together yet. Now, she can give me an intelligence check and help put it together a bit more.
Great intelligence, or
Straight intelligence.
I mean, if it's a god, shouldn't it be a religion check?
No, this is like putting things together.
So more like an investigation check.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wouldn't a god be a wisdom check?
Well,
The god itself is, but I'm talking about the correlations of your dream.
Some sort of major god's taking a liking to you? I don't know.
Not too bad, not too bad.
so anytime I've had a major god take a liking to me, it's always been bad. Like even Blessed Timora is like, oh look, good luck. Let me balance that out for you.
You kind of put together is that this has something to do with the elements.
Did she at least get, like, I mean, we know which element that was, right?
So he doesn't recognize the
Or-
symbol
Well,
as
I mean,
of-
they
or
were
the element.
definitely Earth priests, though. Like the guys who couldn't be moved and had stone armor. Like, that's pretty much Earth.
That's why I made the intelligence checks. Maybe because you experienced it more. If she wishes to explain a little bit more to the party can add into the checks. I didn't want to really say
Well, I'm
that.
pretty sure we're gathering after an
I have
earthquake.
wrapped myself in my dressing robe and I have gone to whomever is next door to me and I am knocking.
That'd be me.
I'm
Of
snoring. I went back to sleep.
He went back to sleep.
No
2 minutes
earthquake.
ago.
Who cares?
All right. So I guess she's gonna explain the dream to me. All right. Arcana or history?
Investigation. Oh, nice roll. You correlate the same things. It's something that's got to be the people you dealt with must have been from like Earth. Her dream seems to talk about the feeling of the sick elements are tied to this chromatic eye somehow. You never really heard of this chromatic eye, uh, it's not something your field and depths really come into.
Okay. Chromatic in the same sense of chromatic dragons, so colorful?
It changes, like chromatic shifting. It's always changing colors, like from the
So an
colors.
RGBI. Got it.
Yeah. But yeah, you do together. Y'all do place that one of these is like an Earth bandits cult or something. At least that one is. You don't really recognize the symbols of the others. Let's see if I can pull that up. Go ahead, Sorcerer, to give me another intelligence check to remember the other symbols. Because it was a dream second. Oh.
And at some point, I will wander downstairs and see if any of the staff is up.
Sorcerer, you were too focused on the one cult to not really remember the others. But you know there were symbols. If you ever see those symbols, you will get advantage on to the intelligence check to remember them.
I don't know what town we're in. So
West,
is this sizable enough to have its own like temple to any god here at all?
it'd be like a local church. It's Westbridge. It's a small town. It's like a stop town.
Right now.
We are going.
Middle of the night. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. It's a church. It's always open.
All right.
I am going to wander downstairs and kind of inquire of the staff, like, I you know, nothing on you, but is that shit normal?
Proprietor, the halfling goes, no, sir, that's very unusual, but it's like the second one we had within the month. So, as normal, no. As he's sweeping up the broken statuettes and hanging up the frames that fell, looking to see what needs to be repaired, kind of thing.
Has anyone considered that you may have pissed off the local nature deity?
I don't see how. But they see. Last time it happened, it was barely noticeable. I was like, what the hell is that? This time was a little bit stronger.
Well, and I see Sorcha coming down the stairs, and I'm like, oh, the experts are on the move.
Einen, you just sleeping? You went back to sleep, you said?
Do a little shake. Who cares? Go back to bed. Nobody's hurt. None of my stuff's broke. I'm good. Go back to sleep.
Yep. Einen goes back to sleep. So, in your dress, night evening gear, I guess you'd say it. So you're not even looked at. You head to the local church. You get there. Doors are closed. You're welcome to the
To
barge
the
in.
back, where the priests generally, like where the kitchen area and the bed chambers and stuff are.
Yeah.
The back entrance where almost all priests have their quarters, and do the knock, because this is not unbeknownst to me. I have lived.
Yeah, totally.
In churches, so I know Like, there's a special knock. Do the knock. Whatever. I don't care.
I'll just put you here instead. That looks like it's farmstead.
Flex your acolyte background.
Yeah.
Yes.
Knock, 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 knock. After a while, you see a spell of light shine up. Somebody comes to the door. Can I help you, son? Or hello, son or daughter?
Soon. I need to speak with you.
Dude, come in, come in. I am a priest of Lathander.
Yeah,
The
can I
Morning
help
Lord?
you find your glasses? It sounds like you need them.
Yeah, he got a little bit older and looking for his glasses and looks around for a moment.
Technically, son or daughter might be correct, given that there are 3 of us.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, you went with them?
Oh no! Oh, we went. Oh, we're except for Einen, all 3 of us are there.
Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of assuming he was talking about our local priestess, and I'm like, the priestess of the goddess of beauty, and you're going son or daughter? Bro, you need glasses.
Sons and daughters. Do come in. Let me get my glasses, please. One moment. Name's Auric. Or, excuse me. No. Name's Lester. Priest Lester. And puts on some glasses and then goes, "Oh, wonderful. Ma'am, sorry about that. I was having a very strange dream. The earth was shaking." How sit down. What has disturbed you this evening?
I had a similar dream.
And
I'd like to compare notes.
Hell, I had a similar weight.
oh no, his dream was not that. He was talking about the earthquake. It's like, oh no, dream? What dream? What do you speak of, my child?
Explain to him the dream, and that at the culmination of the dream is when the tremor began and we all awakened.
He didn't do much better, Charlie. I haven't heard of these things before. Strange, unusual.
Ask him if I can browse the religious archives for mention or images of the symbol or the eye. I want the additional advantage of the library, damn it.
Okay. He is very limited. Does not have like a. He's not like you. He goes, "You're welcome to try," and he shows you basically a single bookshelf of local deities. Nothing like you're used to at Waterdeep.
Potentially a help at all.
All right. Make a investigation check with advantage because you know what you're looking for. Might take you a while though.
Y'all recognize this god shit freaks me out, right?
17. So you start. I'm going ahead and say it's gonna take a while. He only has a limited amount of books. There's only been one mention in all these books about anything. And it was known as the Eye of the Elements.
So
Oh,
while
very
they're
poetic.
While they're doing that, I will head back to the inn,
And it wasn't
both to
spoken
check on
with,
my compatriot and to get some caught up on sleep.
and it wasn't spoken reverence. It was actually spoken as a something that should not be messed with, like bad juju. When you, Sorsha, and only Sorsha, when you read this portion of the book, you feel a wave of like, kind of like a sickness, kind of like that disturbing connection of something's not right. And you're starting to put your finger onto it.
What am I putting my finger on?
You'll have to dig, but this place has run out of resources for you to dig. So you want me to review what you know?
Yes.
Okay. Elemental Eye, spoken in down tune, not reverence, has followers of an earth cult. Most likely has followers of the others too. Other elements. But you don't recognize the symbols.
So
With-
as a sidebar kind of question,
Yeah.
in a world where the gods are literally forces that you can talk to, how do you get classified as a cult?
Wouldn't that
That's
be
a good-
because the god doesn't actually want to talk to those guys because they're idiots?
It depends on their worship and reverence of it. For instance, Sorsha is a priestess of Soon. She's not a cultist of Soon because she doesn't obey her every whim. She just does. She still lives her life and gives lip service and worship to Soon. She doesn't go, Soon, tell me what to do now. How can I please thee and only thee? Is that better?
I mean, yeah.
I'm not saying there's not
It
ever
does explain
cultists of
something.
there are people out there who are cultists of Soons. You know, there might be. Soonites.
No, I was just wondering if there was a technical distinction. Like,
That's pretty technical if you think about it. There's the church and then there's cultists. Cultists just like, yes, I follow that person's every whim. Yes. I will do what they say. What? You want me to kill my family? Sure, no problem. Are you pleased, my god?
Oh, I need more skulls.
Skull for the skull throne. No, I'm not putting corn in here. So,
but corn is lovely. It's got a nice yellow character, you know.
red, really. He uses red and yellows. More like red and golds. All right. Priest Lester comes to you. Did you find anything you might need? Is everything okay, my child? You seem to be feverishly looking through my texts.
I have a very bad feeling, and I cannot let it go until I understand.
Well, I'm sorry I cannot help. I understand, as he looks upon you and says, may soon guide your way and land Lathandra to follow.
Thank you, priest.
But the hour is late, and I have morning sermons.
I'll be gone momentarily, thank you.
Thank you.
We fuck off.
We fuck off. Fuck off, go back. Okay. Sorry, you're like the only cast. So, even though I understand Nick is a caster, or Samber is a caster in full relevance, his things are more technology with magic enhancements. Sorcer's the only pure magic character we have.
Nobody's arguing that point.
Yeah. So I will get up early and figure out what they have for breakfast.
And that was the only pizza delivery guy, so we're good.
I'm hoping for, eggs and bacon, maybe some pancakes, not gruel.
You get sausage links and because it's modest, not rich. Toast, pretty much crisp bread, and cheese.
Well, I'm okay with that.
Oh, hold on. It's dawn. Nope. Go back to 26. Thank you.
Other night was. So did you guys?
I'm going to share my dream with them, so that maybe,
Okay.
between the four of us, maybe somebody can randomly go like, oh hey, when I was little, I remember like seeing this thing in this book that my mom used to scare me or something.
You can try. That's worth it.
Yeah, can I do an insight check?
Why insight check? That's usually the read people. I'm just asking general terms.
Because part of she's talking, and while she's talking, I could get a sense of, is this a fearful moment? Is this
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Or could I figure something out from what she's saying? Even everybody, when they talk, has a physical connotation to what they're doing.
Yep, totally.
And when she says it, is it something I'd go, hey, guess what? Are you looking at this? Well, of course, man sucks at the moment, but that's okay.
You are just still kind of sleepy from the night, being woke up in the middle of the night, kind of massage your sleep a little bit. So you're listening, but it's kind of, you're not really reading into her. She's not doing. Yeah, go ahead and get long rest.
I opened my character sheet. That's why I was like going, hey, I still have hit points down. We just finished getting a rest. What the? Oh, yeah. I think I was the only one wounded.
I mean, they still spent spells or anything, so. Like,
Hmm.
no, you weren't the only one wounded. I believe Brady took a hit.
I don't know because I did the long rest and therefore I am not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody don't forget to do a long rest. And if you want to change out spells, this would be the time to do so. Okay, so Sorsha explains a little bit of what happened from her dream, what she could remember of her dream. Not sure Brady would have anything for this.
Yeah, outside of certain prescribed circumstance, those being Timora and Bishaba, I don't really truck with gods. So when there's like religious wars and jihad and cults involved, I'm like, oh, I heard that town a couple miles over's got an awesome inn in it. My normal reaction to there are portents of godly involvement is, well, it sounds like y'all are fucked.
So it is morning. After an hour of getting everything together, do you wish to head back south, head to south of the Red Larch, or what would you like to do? I mean, I think that was the original plan, to head to Red Larch and talk to the constable.
So I would ask, Sorsha being my friend, like, are you required to look into this due to your profession? Or is it more of a suggestion?
I will tell him that given the nature of the dream and my response to it, that I would not be doing my duty as a priestess if I were to ignore such omens.
See, and ain't nothing good ever come from the word omens. That word is hexed. It's just bad luck.
Well, as you're about to make your way on the road, yeah, density. There we go. It starts to rain, and starts to rain hard. But you're in a covered wagon. Everything should be fine. Right?
Famous last words from the
Never
GM.
assume anything, especially with the elements diseased. Everybody under the fucking wagon. And give our driver an umbrella. Don't let the water touch him. I'm like freaking out.
I think we established our driver is either you or me.
All right. So I'm going to give first leg. Wait, how many hexes does it move? It moves in a day. It does, 30 something. But
If I'm driving, I have a parasol over me anyway to protect the skin from the sun.
okay, true. Let's move about here. Check the rain. As you get towards the hills, the clouds part. And the rain seems to stop. And that's about I would.
If the rain didn't stop when the clouds parted, it would be weird, and we would have cause for concern.
Yeah. Let's see. That puts us about noon, midday. Actually, yeah, a little after midday. Here we go. So, I need, since Sorcerer, you're driving this time around?
I guess.
Or were you driving the first leg, or
Sure. I'm driving.
perception
I
check?
guess.
Give me a perception check. Oh, let's wait. During the first leg, give me a perception check. Not too bad. All right.
Amber's on rear watch out the back of the wagon. Do I get one as well, or?
Yes. Is anybody in the seat next to her? And not in the wagon? Like, is Einan next to...
I woke up early. I am asleep in the cart.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll be sitting up on the buckboard, basically.
Go ahead and give me a perception check, too.
I think I'd open still.
By the way, I believed I found out how to fix your, yeah, okay. So, this is what two of you see. No, actually all three do kind of select that. You see what is to be some kind of large winged creature flying, but you can't, it's too far, way too far.
In size comparison, is it a bird that's 300 or 400 yards up and away from us, or is it a fucking dragon that's 3 miles away, but we can still see it?
A large looking creature, you can't make out details, does have wings, because the human eye, even y'all's good king eyes, can't make something out that far away, and
But we know it's not a lich using a fly spell.
exactly. In fact, it's not one of them. It looks like there might be 2 or 3 of them. But that was during the first leg. I would say that was actually about... Y'all kind of noticed that from here. Okay? Everybody kind of on the same map, I see? Yes?
Okay.
So, about there. So, I'm going to put us here. And you didn't see where they kind of went, but they weren't in the sky no more. But I'll give it this to you this way. And I'll move everybody accordingly to what's going on. Give you this. Let's see. We now have something here. You're back here sleeping. And there. So as you get closer and closer, you start seeing in the peripheral field, like as you come over the hill and you're kind of coming down a little bit, you see what is to be an overturned wagon, dead animals on the ground, and what is to be people fighting what is to be a large, size of your horse, winged creature with tails of a spike and maybe looking like a lion.
Can we get like a nature or arcana to try and identify?
Arcana. There is a... In fact, I'll even pop this out now.
Oh, I've seen one of those before. From a distance, mind you.
I had never seen this shit before. It is obviously a unique creation. No one ever else in all of reality has ever seen one.
So can I run up there and hit it now? Whatever the hell it is.
You're about a long way.
Hell, for all I know, it might be the good guy in this situation.
Okay. You see what is your Arcana check, as you can see it, like over the. You see one of them that's over a man, downed in armor, slightly above the dead horse in the road, and the injured one laying on the ground. You also see that there's this person right over here that's been. There are like 3 people in the wagon still, covered wagon still, holding inside. Let's see what you guys see for a second. Yeah. And you see what is to be a young girl over him trying to give him what looks like maybe aid. And you see another man down with there's another horse back here, but you see another one on top of a cart. And what you recognize these creatures, if you've seen them in your books, some of your books, these were known as manticores.
What are they known for?
Yeah, those are pretty.
Vicious beasts, monstrosic. They are known for throwing that spiked tail at people and coming in and usually attacking from afar. They are very, how can you say, predatorial and territorial. So, should I put you all in
Poison or just spikes?
Just spikes from what you've read about. You don't know much more. I mean,
And I would assume that if, with that roll, I would assume that if they had poison of some sort, I would know about it.
all right. This is where you start, by the way. You're still off away. Everything has stats now, including the wagon.
Yay.
What is created can be destroyed. Okay, Sorsha.
Let's look over at Sorsha, shall we? They need something smashed.
So I need you guys to go ahead and roll.
Hey, look at that! Samber's last again. I'm constitutionally incapable of rolling above half in the initiative order.
Wow, dude.
I rolled above half one time, and we started in the middle of the order 2 past me. Seriously.
Okay. Let's start on the round.
One thing that I do want to note. Okay, wait. Where are we? We're up there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm not going to draw our carriage any closer, because I do not want to risk our horse or our carriage. So y'all are gonna have to,
Book it.
get out. Yeah, it's not worth risking our carriage and transportation.
All right, Einen, you're first.
Okay, Eric, can you do the measurement between that manicore and me? I need to see something. I don't know. Oh, there's my measuring sticky thing. Measure distance. There we go.
125 feet.
Damn it. Okay. So, if I move 30, that's my
You
basic
can move
move,
60
right?
for double.
I can. That's very true. Why don't you stop it at 30? Back up.
Okay. Oh, sorry. There you go.
There.
Should be,
That's
there.
where I'm moving to. There. Oh, I'm measuring now too. We want to do
You hit
that.
spacebar,
But
it will move you.
anyways, it's already moved.
Okay, you're not going to double move to
Okay.
get closer?
So, can I finish?
Go ahead.
He's under 120 feet to me now. He's now at 95 feet, busting out a javelin and busting it into its head, or if I can. Thrown weapon.
What's the range of
Yes,
it?
that 30 to 120.
So you have... It's currently
You said it was-
yeah, currently at 95
Yeah,
feet.
he's in range. So here we go. Let's give it a shot.
30's the first increment, and then
120 is the last one.
okay. So you have regular roll with this.
Yeah, I
The
believe it. I mean, I give my
outside short range, you should be at disadvantage. Sorry, Dave.
It's all right. Look, I have ranged weapon, never used. Let me try.
Yeah, go ahead. Disadvantage
Yeah,
roll.
I'm
Go ahead.
just saying.
Here we go.
12.
Does that hit?
No.
Yes or no?
The
Yeah,
javelin
here's the other one.
disadvantage. No.
Ah, damn it.
You throw two
Okay,
javelins.
I'm trying.
Yeah. No.
Well, then
They-
go what?
They kind of make it over there, but not enough to.
I'm not getting anything's attention. That's
Yeah.
the goal was to hit it once, make it look at me and go hi.
Okay.
And if I could hit it, now that's the funniest part.
You are 20 feet from our horse. Leave it the fuck alone until you get over there.
Hey, I protect the horse. Meat shield, remember?
Yeah, I can't fly.
All right.
I wasn't killed all the horses down there, just
Oh,
one of them or two of them.
John Gray is dead.
John Gray just died.
Brady. No, he's been dead. He got. They snuck attack.
Okay, so
They
I'm
failed the
going to
perception
move
check,
up.
like unlike you guys.
So move in a bonus action to move 60.
Do I need to move the
It
cart?
should put me.
Source is driving.
Hold on. Let me move this out of the way. There you go.
Put the wagon back, please.
Put the wagon back, please.
I mean, Source's action is about the wagon, so
Yeah.
it's relevant where it is.
Good point.
And now to see if I made it within crossbow range. I show that is 70 feet, so inside first increment.
Yeah, 75 feet.
He doesn't know Brady's here yet. That should be sneak.
Well,
mean,
he's
the-
not
the-
near an ally, so
Well,
I
yeah,
c-
but effectively Brady's got surprise because the Manticore doesn't know we're here yet.
can you see it? Can it see you? Survey says you don't know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you otherwise.
Okay. What? I mean, I'm just trying to help.
I mean,
I
still
want
gonna
my
hit.
rogues' damage output maximized. That's
Of
what's
course,
up.
I am
There we
respectful.
go.
All right, you should be able to. No,
That
you
hits.
just
If
roll.
that doesn't hit, I want to know why.
No.
If
I
that
fixed
doesn't
your
hit, I quit.
crossbow. Just roll your crossbow.
He
fixed
I
did.
did.
Why did it say crossbow bolts?
And then I-
No, crossbow. Your crossbow.
Attack crossbow bolts.
No,
It's not
How
effective.
is that different? And also, no, that crit's not going away.
no, the crit's not going away. I'm.
Why didn't the
Yeah, I
damage
mean, that-
come up?
That has me. I have crossbow light opened up because I was clicking on the die next to it and it wasn't doing anything, and chose the attack option.
No, don't put it on crossbow
under crossbow
bolts.
light.
On crossbow light, do not put it. It likes to select the crossbow bolts. That's what's causing a problem. See?
Okay.
No, we can't see because it's
Oh yeah,
private.
because I did DM.
Yeah. Mhm.
I can show this. I
And
was
I'm
saying
assuming that is not doubling.
reveal the other one, but yeah, it should give in your.
So 19 points of damage on the opening shot.
Get him, homie.
1d8 plus piercing. Just
Yeah, it's a crit, so doubled the roll,
okay. Yeah.
right?
Make sure I'm selecting you and nobody else. No. Okay. It is now hurt because it has been stabbed a few times but no sneak attack damage. Sorsha, what do
Yeah,
you
that's
wish to do with the cart?
Okay, so I am hobbling the horse, so that the horse is not going to run away with our carriage. That is very important.
Yep.
Is that what my turn would be?
Okay, so are you moving it forward, or are you putting it to the side over here?
She just wanted to lock it in place by tying the horse, not off the road.
All right. Your action is
Right.
to use the wagon and cart to keep the horse in place. 10-4.
She still gets a move action though, right? Like
Correct.
She could tie it down and then start walking.
Her action, yeah. Her action is
As
to.
close to the rocks where Brady is as I can get.
Hold on, let me move this out of the way so you can select her.
Yeah, there you go. Put the button back.
You see this manticore on. Let's see, can y'all see that? Anybody can see this manticore? You see him swing these tail spikes above its head, like throwing these tail spikes at this armored guy over here. He takes several hits, but then he goes down. So. Where's Jake? There you are, Jake. And then leaps down, come there. Thomas is out too, somewhat, just unconscious. Oh, nice hits. Nice hits, Father Clive. Assisting. Brady, Einen, you see this man south of you. Really can't see it, but you can see mostly Einen can see it. You see something that might be another manticore beyond the rocks, fighting this guy who looks like a bulky elderly gentleman with a longsword attacking something, and it attacks back, and he's grievously wounded. Scream.
I will do the only thing I can in that particular situation. Yell, Sorja!
Yay, now we gotta spend our healing on random NPCs. That's not great. Well, I mean, we get him stabilized, load him in the wagon, and basically just drag him along until long rest happens. Then they'll get all their hit points back because fun. Abstractions are fun.
Oh, people are dying left and right. Oh, they've been fighting for a while, so.
Just say I hesitate to remind anyone that not our fault.
No. It's Amber.
Wheel? His options are move. So
Double move.
bro, I do not have anything active right now that would be a ranged attack that hits at that range.
Okay. You see one manticore south of you. He does look like he took in a few blows. This man's barely clinging to life. You see was basically a family inside the cart. You see a manticore behind him stalking. Does look hurt also. And you see another one.
I'm sorry, go on.
And you see another one that just took out this other one and is stalking. Looks like he's stalking towards the family too.
All right, well, as my
Okay, I will say it this way. These people look like they're grievously injured and bleeding and dying, but not dead yet. So that is your
the
turn.
ones in the wagon.
The ones in the wagon, there's a young man who looks like he was grievously hurt. He was holding a sword, and he's holding a sword, and he looks like he's got like a spike in his shoulder, and you can see a younger girl behind him trying to pull it out and give him medical aid, but the older woman is just freaking out. So
As my bonus action, I'm gonna use my armor ability and give myself 6 temporary hit points.
Okay. You know how to give yourself temporary hit points?
Like that, I think.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, that's not the right thing. Ignore that roll. That's not
Yeah.
what I meant.
It's
Well,
already
I
at
mean,
it.
it shows defensive field though.
Yeah, it does show defensive field. I know. I put in there just for that, just in case you needed to hit it or roll it or whatever. But yeah, temporary hit points. It's activated as a bonus action. All right. And Einen,
My turn again.
your turn again.
So if I charge, how far is that?
You're
Or
still
is that a thing I have to do or get a feat for?
charge. There is a charge feat. Lets you charge your movement and attack.
It's
It is
okay.
a feat.
Now I can make, if I go up to 60 feet, that's double move, but I
You-
will not have an attack. Is that correct?
Actually, that reminds me, Samber. It requires your bonus action to double move.
I thought it's just my action and my move action.
Oh, it requires your
Yeah.
action. Yeah. Never mind. I stand corrected. Thank you very much. I was trying to remember.
It's Brady that gets a move for his bonus action. I have
Yeah.
to use my real action
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
not rogue.
You will be able to double move, but unless you can do something on your bonus as a bonus action.
We can always action surge,
That's true too.
but that's still not going to give me the reach I need because that's 60 right there.
Yeah. It's better to be there in the next turn and then.
Yeah, because I don't want to action surge for range. It's not my. That's not the way that I behave.
Yeah.
So I measured. I click hit space. It's not moving me. Okay.
Space.
No.
Make sure you're not going through the rock. Like move so many and then.
No, I was not. I
Yeah.
got this.
It won't let me do the rock. It's like that's considered block territory.
And
So-
specifically the charger feat
Oh, wait a
lets
minute.
you, when you dash, use a bonus action to then make a melee or shove,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which means that, you're if you've got that, you can dash.
I'm just
bonus,
gonna make
and then
a
your
hell of a
range
lot
attack.
of noise towards the Manicore because I look way more threatening than anything else out here, especially that mall out.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna have you run out there as your bonus action. I'm going to allow you to intimidate.
I don't really even have intimidate for an ability. What I do have is menacing attack. So until I can hit it, no.
Okay. I was trying to give you
I'm
something to
making-
get its attention.
I'm trying to give it its attention. Trust me.
I mean,
The
throw the dice
7
anyway. You
foot
might roll a
6
20.
Yeah, who knows? Let's try it. There you know. Yeah.
You don't get its attention, but it's
It's
because
supposed
it's
to be roar, not roar.
No, he goes and he goes.
No, it's
"Roar!
roar.
And its tension span is not on him. It's on a fresh meal in front of him right now.
I did the rower moment. Sorry.
Brady.
Okay, so I'm only eyeballing one of them from my present position.
It's like the one that was chewing on the other dude started moving this direction.
Yeah,
That's
the only
not a
one you
good
can.
thing. What?
The only one you can see is this one right here through that rock. Yeah.
Okay, I'll be down in a while to get it. Is it on the stove or something? Okay, I'll get some in a bit.
And now
Yeah,
you have
that-
clear view.
That opens up my field of cards.
Yeah, you can see him clearly now. The rain is gone, but they're still there.
Eric,
Yes?
I've attempted to turn that music down 20 times.
It likes to
You
change
get
or
on
something.
about a quarter it. I don't care the music's on. That doesn't bug me. What bugs me is when it almost overtakes my entire room in noise.
Okay.
Turn down the volume for the browser.
Is that what I need to do?
Well, I mean,
You can go to
You-
global volume control and says a single.
I guess I can do that one.
I have it
I
kind
could
of
just
down.
reach over and turn the speaker down, but I like hearing dice rolls more than I like hearing music.
Okay. Oh, speaking of which, we're doing.
The closest Manticore, can he make a deception check for me?
Sure.
I am using my insightful fighting to try and get my sneak attack.
I'm gonna turn that down. That is way too.
I don't know why I'm measuring nothing. Nothing is going to be the same by the time it gets to me. so there's no
That's a
point in
wisdom
measuring.
save, right?
No, it's a deception check. I roll
If you don't
insight,
have
they roll
deception, is it wisdom?
Oh, deception is charisma.
Charisma.
Okay.
As a check, not a save.
Yeah, it's
But-
a skill check.
I'm supposed to make an insight.
No,
No,
I
that's
make insight. You make deception.
Okay. Okay. And that's ability check. Okay, you have insightful fighting on him now.
Dear God in heaven, he's the most honest individual I've ever met.
I mean, his motives
going-
are pretty transparent.
Yeah, his murdering of people is to eat them and not starve is pretty transparent.
So it doesn't actually give me advantage. So does a 13 hit?
What's insightful fighting do?
It allows me to get my sneak attack.
13
It gives me
does
another
not
method
hit.
of getting my sneak attack.
13 does not hit.
Okay, well I'll zing one through the air at him and be like, oh, that's not good. And then I still have some movement left, so I'm going to
Find the largest tree and hide behind it.
kind of cling to this wall and hope he didn't see me.
All right, Sorsha. These guys are currently on the ground, by the way, even though they have wings.
Their prey is on the ground, so unless you're a xenomorph, eating at a distance is difficult.
Put that back over there, so you know where the cart. What does Sorsha wish to do?
He is considering her technical options. So let me just ask real fast.
Mhm.
Is this here like some kind of cliff?
Yes.
Is this space here passable?
Yes and no. It's squeezable. Like, she could get right here. Hold on, let me put the measuring stick out. She could get, like, right here if she, if she goes past the, in between the rock. Because the rock is counted too.
And then double move to get through the space.
Yeah, because it's squeezing. Because there's one square, at least one square squeezing, and then it's free. Or
So I
it's
kind of
it's
want to
difficult.
be like just in the mouth of that because I want to use both of the rocks as, you know, cover, like duck down in it kind of thing. Like, you can't see me, I'm a rock.
Okay, this is 30, and you want to try to go double move in. So that would be 5, 10, and that'd be 15 and 20 because it's difficult terrain. 25.
Wait.
Okay, I'm good there. Like,
But
back up 1, and that's where I want to like just kind of hang out for a little bit.
Okay, this is going to be difficult for casting because you're squeezed together.
Fine, 1 step out.
But you can stop there if you want to, or
I'm stopping there, and I'm thinking small thoughts.
small thoughts. No bonus action. I could think of a bonus action.
I mean, yeah, I think I have a spell that counts as a bonus action. Hang on.
It's the most wonderful spell of all the clericdom. But I don't think you took it.
what?
No, she's got it. She got it. Spiritual weapon.
Sounds like a plan.
It's part of her. Is she rolling?
You know, I really need to find some things that give me advantage on stupid rolls, because I'm really, really hating that whole, like, left over right rule.
Are you cast? Okay, here's the question. It appears bonus action on your turn. You can move the weapon. Okay, but it appears what 60 feet from where you
Within 60 feet, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if I can have something for spiritual weapon. Used to have something for it.
Did you see that?
Ah, here we go.
Right there?
I'm gonna use this for now. You're gonna put it right here? Okay. There you go.
Yep.
I'm just gonna use that for now. It's a flying sword, but I'm gonna use that for now. It did hit. I wonder why it didn't roll damage. Yeah, it's 1d8 plus your spell casting modifier. Let's see. I wonder if I have to activate. And doesn't require concentration, by the way. One of the best ones. Okay, there it is. Here we go. Attack. You already casted it. Sorry. Yeah. All right. 1d8 plus 4. There you go. So it does 8 damage. You definitely hit it. There you go. That hit. All right. It's whose turn's next? All right. New threats. Let's do this. Let's go 25 feet in the air. This one over here, and 25 feet this way. Starts like a running leap, flaps its wings, and airborne. And as it goes airborne and is in the air, notices new threats. Let's see, what's my range? Ooh, 100. Okay. Targets Einen with 3 swipes of its tail. 1, 2, 3. Einen. You see, you see this creature just start like a jumping leap and fly in the air, and it kind of does a curve in a way, and you see its tail just kind of fling towards you like whap, 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 and you now see these one way over here. Only one hit. I got you.
35. I can take care of it, but he hit me from 35 feet away.
Yep. Range 100, 200.
So it's a ranged weapon attack, correct?
That is correct.
That's what I'm seeing.
Yes.
Fucking nuts. Okay.
So, but only one hits you. You already took it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of it.
Gotcha. Thomas is clinging to life. He is trapped in a hard spot, but he's going to try to see that people are coming to his aid and try to attack. Not bad at all.
Get him, Schmooby.
It is grievously wounded now. And it looks like it's kind of backing up a little bit as it's taking these hits. She's stabilizing him. Not liking the current situation. Going to... Doesn't think twice, just starts to take off. Okay. Unfortunately, flying swords do not get attack of opportunities. But Luther will get one, and Einen, you will also get one.
Sweet.
Because he's going to step there and take off.
Yeah, no.
So...
Just, oh, man, low hit rolls today.
And he misses also. Oh, hold on.
So 60.
You
What
actually...
hits?
Yeah, you hit.
Okay. So you can take 21 points of damage.
As he starts to take off, you reach out with your weapon, and just plow it right into the chest, and knocks it back to where it was as it drops dead. Like the jump was just enough to give you a nice little quote unquote swing.
Swing for the fences.
Oh, yeah.
Dead. He's useless pretty much.
She's still just freaking out.
Yeah, well. Seeing this a little bit, little display of action there has caused a issue. Decides to be the smart one and take off this way. 15. And put it up. Put it up also 25 feet in the air. And then move another 10? Yeah. As it throws tail spikes at Einen.
Yeah, that'll actually hit. Holy shit.
On.
Got 2 of them, will.
Make sure I'm within range. Yeah, I'm well within range. Go ahead and take that off. As
Wait.
is
It's in 100 feet? Wow, craziness. Okay.
it's only 25 feet up, so even if it is 55, that's 100. That's actually 75 feet. Or 80 feet. As it swings its tail at you, as it's...
You know what? Wait. There, where is it? Stone's Endurance.
I believe I fixed it.
I'm actually going to use it on the first hit. Try to absorb that. Doesn't really matter. All it's going to do is just give me some hit points back.
Okay.
And reduce the damage. Of course, so it's either going to be whatever. Yeah, the 10 didn't hit me at all.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to plus that back.
Yep.
And I just kind of shrugged it off. It's not going to... It only does it for 1 attack, so even though I rolled over the 10, it doesn't affect the 8, so I still took it.
Yep.
So.
Samber. 2 of these things are starting to go into the air. They're currently about 25 feet up and possibly climbing.
Thank you for that one.
And one's dead. Add 25 feet to that, so it's 55, or so. Magic missile, 120 feet. Okay. Cast at level 1.
Why did that only roll 1?
Deals 1d force damage to its target.
3.
3 glowing darts against magic force. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hold on. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, I was just going to give you the 3 times. But you just wasted another spell, so I have to give it back to you. I don't know why.
I've
I
only
did that.
cast 1, so.
Yeah. I mean, go ahead and give me another. Just give me 2 more. 1d4 plus 1. I'll just.
There you go.
Another 10. Okay.
So total of 13.
Yep.
I think I showed, but that one.
It has taken. You see these force bolts, or your little bolts of glowing, coals, bolts.
Oh
Seek
no.
into it.
Oh, they're enchanted screws.
Yeah, they're enchanted screws. You throw out screws and they fly towards it, and it basically rivet into it, doing some damage, but not a. It's hurt, but not a grievous blow.
Magic missile rarely is a grievous blow.
Well, it depends what level you cast it. All right. Einen. This one's dead. This one's 25 feet up. This one's 25 feet up.
That should be within my first reach. For my javelin. It's range, not as much. Okay, so wait. That's 10, 40 feet. It's 3120, so I should be able to hit it. Well, that's 5, 10, 15. So what?
That's
Yeah,
15 plus, so
feet.
25, so it's 35, 40 feet in the, not 20, that makes it 30, 40
It
feet
is
in the air.
just shy of 30 feet from him to it.
So I can javelin it without it being disadvantaged, correct?
It's 40 feet. Is 40 feet within your increment
It's
range?
3120. I don't understand. The increments on this are odd.
Yeah,
It's not 40 feet.
it is 40 feet.
No, it's not. You're ignoring Pythagoras. It's 29.1 feet.
Yeah, he's right. Okay, so
You're not drawing a straight line to it and then a straight line up. You're drawing the
Yeah.
hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is the square root of the sum of the
number
squares.
one,
That's 29.15 feet.
Okay,
number two.
I'll say the second one does
Number two said hi.
hit. Yeah, number 2 hit.
And
even with
did
disadvantage. No crit,
Yeah.
but no crit. It is definitely hurt. Brady.
Okay. I got 2 targets. Are either one of those in the air?
They're both in the air.
Target the one that's higher up.
They're about the same.
Okay. Yeah, then target the further away one.
Okay. So
Use
what
it
would
inside
be
first
what
range
would-
increment.
It's just shy of 80 feet. 79.05.
That's within your range. That should be within your range, right? Using a
Yeah, because it's 8320. It's
okay.
light crossbow's a weird one. Same thing. Gonna do a bonus action for insight versus his deception.
Okay. Yeah. Even if I rolled a crit, I don't think I'd beat that. So, because I get -1 to my roll. So, yeah, you got it. And I'll. Or is it this one?
If I could actually hit, I would be doing awesome. I'm assuming since a 13 didn't work on the last one, that 11 is not going to work on this one.
Sorry, it does not hit. Sorsha. As I believe a bonus action, you can move your thing. Was it like 20 feet? Oh, you don't have control of it. Sorry. Wouldn't use its friendly for one.
Are all the horses dead?
No, there's some of them that are injured. I haven't really been playing the horses. They've been scared. I should have probably moved this one scared that way because they're hurt. This one over here is dead. This one's running off screen, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that one away.
I was just waiting for him to respond. No, some of them are undead.
None have risen up and become undead. Lich horses. No.
Yet. Move that guy to there.
Yep. Okay. Let me. Flying upwards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head and probably tell you it's probably
Yeah, it's probably not going to catch up, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. They have a fly at 50.
is it running away?
Not that you can see of. It's kind of doing more of a circling thing.
All right, well, there's good for the sword then, or whatever that flying thing is.
Sorsha can still move and attack. Or that is, I believe, within her range of
The
her.
wagon, the base of the wagon.
She's gonna move to the wagon.
Okay. All right. The scene you see within
She
here.
can get into it, yeah.
It's on the ground and covered, so she can like that. It's just a little difficult terrain. But what you see is a young girl trying to give first aid to a young male adult. They look about to be brother and sister. The elder, like mother, like that, is kind of freaking out in the corner. But he has these spikes in him. Or had a spike in him. She's already pulled it out and is covering the wound.
Okay, so it's the dude that's most grievously injured?
Yeah. She's not hurt at all. Okay. Yeah, he's... You probably could have just done medicine and probably got his hit points back. Instead of wasting a spell, but okay.
Would a medicine check have been enough?
Yeah. It would have been enough
Alright.
to stabilize if you don't want to waste a spell. If you want to go ahead and waste a spell, it's your choice. In the long run, it is your choice. Using a spell?
Are any of the rest of the NPCs actually injured?
The father. The man holding
That
the
him
sword.
outside?
No, he's not inside. He's outside.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, he's grievously wounded. He's
He's
also
also gotten
grievous.
a spell. Grievous wounds means you're going to die.
Yeah.
Uh,
They both are
The
going to
not
die.
The boy is
Grievously wounded,
can,
but
he's
she
serious,
is.
but not grievously.
Yeah,
So
he's
he
serious.
can recover.
He only has a few hit points, like 10.
I think she might be able to reach him because it's not difficult terrain if she doesn't get in the wagon.
She could reach him. He was
Yeah.
right here originally.
Let me just have moved there and use that spell on him.
Okay. Well, within. Nope, not that one. You're not doing harm. He's holding his sword as you go to touch him. He kind of looks at you for a moment, and then because spell in hand, he kind of looks at the rating. Doesn't really kind of understand the whole situation because he's still in the instinct, but kind of realizes you're coming into as a friendly. I'm assuming a friendly. And
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty friendly when she runs up and she's like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Cure wounds!" Literally, oh my god! Soon fire hair, save him.
and he's holding his sword a bit. Thank you, lass. Looking to the sky for things like that because I gotta take some cover though. Anything else?
That was a move. That was a move in action and a bonus. She's
Yep.
done.
All right, fly 50. Let's go ahead and keep 25 and one, two, three. At Samber, I believe a 22 will hit. As you take 4 points of damage as a spikes come flying at you. You see basically a wave of spikes coming at you. You plan your armor to hold true, but one just kung. You just repaired this thing.
Oh my goddamn shield. Temporary hit points for Del win.
Oh yeah, temporary hit ones. So they're gone for this round unless you reactivate them.
I like that one.
4 of them are gone. Not so you still have 2 left.
Yep. And that idiot is within 30 feet of me.
He's not within 30 feet of you. He's 25 feet up.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. He is flying.
New combatants come to the field, doing full-on tactics that they usually do.
Wait, they're beasts.
Yeah, they're doing tactics of beast. He's gonna move here, pick up his heavy crossbow.
Actually, Eric,
Yeah.
I hate to say this, you already failed that.
What?
There are dead horses. I don't know what their carry weight while fly is. They'd be trying to capture a corpse before they left. Yes, there is a hightail and run, but we got fair game right over there.
Are they running though? I thought they
No.
were flying around
No.
and shooting at us.
Yeah, they're flying around
That's what I'm
shooting at
getting in
you.
the field too, but Eric made it sound like they were running.
No, that
To
makes
me.
sense. That they took off and it was like new combatants came to the field. They're gonna try to probably soften up the targets. That's a miss. And he's gonna reload as his bonus. Rand still distributing aid, which I'll just do this. Doing good over here. She was in shock. Let me see if I can get her to come out of it. Nope. Sorsha, I believe a 25 will hit you. And that is a crit. As you feel a wave of spikes come flying towards you.
Just like to say, fuck you, Manticore.
Which, oh, the one behind, okay. It's like going where to go.
But yeah, most of it bounced off the shield you're holding and everything like that. This one just took a straight to your leg. I'm assuming you just pull it out and like with a fuck you, Manticore.
Pull it out, look at the Manticore, fling it at it. Fuck you!
God damn, I just fixed this dress.
You damaged my dress.
Samber.
Is that Manicore injured at all?
Yes.
A little or a lot?
Hey,
Good amount.
There's a javelin sticking out of it.
There's a javelin sticking out of it. It has a few sword cuts. Looks like both of them have taken some damage. They have a few sword cuts, a little bleeding from a few wounds here and there. Looks like these people actually held off pretty well.
You know what?
And there are spikes in the sides of the wagon and the cart, and then the dead horses, and this horse right here is no. One of these horses is alive. One of these horses is alive, but they're still attached to the stuff, so they can't really go anywhere. They're freaking out, so they're kind of on the ground hurting. You know what? What?
I need a con save, please.
Make a con save.
He teleports to right here.
Target can choose to fail. Con saving throw. The target is teleported on occupied space of your choice. Then range. Choose space on the surface of liquid. So okay, you pull out a small device, dial something in, check your mathematics, hit a button, and like a lightning bolt sings towards him, and opens like this portal as he's flying and goes whoop, and this portal comes straight with. Is it?
It's the one that shot Sorsha.
The other one.
55. Okay, the other one.
Dude, he's well within range.
And it should be the
Right
slot
here.
down below. One up.
Up one.
I know he planted him by me for a reason, but I get to make that 5 foot to smack moment.
Yep. And as a bonus action, I'll give myself the temporary hit points back.
Okay. Einen. But yeah, you're paying attention to the other one. You look around, you see Sorsha screaming about being hit. You look over, you dial in, you take a small little device that you've just developed, you dial it in, point it at him, like a little bitty lightning bolt shoots out towards him. A portal kind of opens up and it's like that. It absorbs right into him, and a portal opens right here and drops him out with his wings still flurl out. Okay, Einen. 5 foot step hit.
Oh yeah. Hey, oh, I'm in the wrong stupid icon thing again. Quit moving me.
Okay.
Oh, you moved me.
What
Already.
can I say except you're welcome? Now crush its fucking skull.
Actually, the response was, "Well, hello there." Smack.
Oh, nice. You're actually using great weapon fighting on this fight? Nice.
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, good point. I mean,
Just
it does
point, I wanna do a
-5 to
shit ton of
damage.
damage really fast.
Yeah.
Huh?
It does -5 to your hit, but fucking shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
You.
Okay, so that's one.
Crunch.
What's it look like?
It is grievously wounded. See what you can
Yeah,
do.
okay.
Oh,
Go with
that is
the
a hit.
regular hit.
Go with the regular hit. And you place the freaking hammer right in it, down its spine, because it's kind of long ways toward you like that. Crunch! You just hear crunch as it crumples and...
Okay, so I've got a smirk over at Sammer. Go, can you get me the other one?
Let's see what I can do.
Oh yeah, I could have used menacing attack on that one too. That would have been hilarious if it was still alive.
God
It's
dang it,
dying
Brady!
and
They keep
terrified.
killing your marked targets, and you haven't hit yet.
That's fine. I don't have to hit, or I don't have to move to pop the next one, which means I can aim. And aimed is actual advantage.
Yep, go for it. You still doing insightful?
Right. No, I have to do. They're both bonus, or they both
Gotcha.
tie up my bonus. So
You have
I
to
can only
choose
do
one or the
of
other.
those.
Gotcha.
Need to step away for a minute for a leak, so if I take damage, Eric, just clean it up for me.
Gotcha.
I'll be back.
I came up with this entire scenario like last night on the way home. Oh, nice hit.
So I'm assuming a 22 hits.
Mm-hmm. Sorsha,
And where's my sneak attack?
Wait. Sneak attack damage.
you don't get it.
Yeah, I'm just.
He had
I had-
advantage. He gave him
I
some
had
advantage.
advantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when you have advantage on the sneak attack, you should be able to roll it on the dice thing. You just hit the dice; it should give you.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just like
Yeah.
looking for it. Like I thought I had it in a specific section, and it's not where I thought it was. So now I'm
It's on the bottom where
trying
features
to
is.
find it.
On the front page of it's features. It says your features ability. Has the purple looking knife. You can click on it from there.
Okay, so I'll take it. 14 points of damage.
Yep, that's damage is damage.
Not my best, but the best this round.
Definitely hurt. Definitely looking bad. Sorsha. Really can't see on the other side of the cart, just so you know. But you can see it flying. Yes, it's a free action to dismiss your spell, by the way. If you want to dismiss it or you want to send it flying or whatever you want to do with it.
How fucked up is Einan?
He's taking a few hits.
He's gonna go heal Einan.
Look over and heal Einan. It's a drive-by healing.
Drive-by healing! Nope, oh, nope, sorry. He's way better. Close, his wounds, the spikes of the wounds he had taken have healed up. He's good. Do you wish to move your flying sword?
Oh, hey, she has gained a total of 6 hit points back from casting her healing spells with her Blessed Healer feature.
Okay. Where's she getting the additional 1? Okay. Must be ability or something.
2 plus spell level. Casting as first level, that's a total of 3.
Because it's 28 plus 5 on there.
Yeah, her wisdom is 20.
Oh, so she has a plus. How'd she get?
She has a plus 5 casting
Oh, she went
modifier.
straight up in wisdom. Okay.
Yep.
All right, he's at max. All right.
She's at 30 now.
Flying sword, just gonna sit here, or dismiss it.
Probably just gonna move it 20 feet in the direction of the other thing.
Okay.
So the people that she's healed, did any of them not end up at max?
The what you call it guy, but he's like, oh, he gets additional for her.
He should get another 3.
Another 3? Yeah, okay. He's not at max, but he's not dead.
Right. Just like
Einen's full. He took some damage, but he didn't take, you know. All right. Is Sorsha done with her action, move, action, and bonus action? I believe that's all of them.
Yep, she moved. She healed Einen. She moved the little guy.
She can move
You good?
again. Remember, she only moved like 15 feet.
Does the wagon provide cover from tail spikes for the other guy?
Yes, a little bit.
Then put her back behind it.
Depends on where he flies.
Well, certainly, but you know.
All right. He is not feared. I'm gonna do something I think I probably should not do, but be funny as hell. So this thing makes a U-turn.
I'm get it, motherfucker.
And comes pouncing straight onto you. I believe, Samber, I hit you twice.
So the first one knocks off my temporary hit points, and it triggers that. Which shoves it 15 feet away,
Okay.
which should
And-
put it out of range for the other claw attacks.
He still got his move. He can move right
That's
back
fair.
in. And then it'd be just the 2 other attacks, so it uses up his movement,
That's
that's
fair.
all. So, uses up that, and
You know what he's not doing? Getting away.
Yeah, and he's definitely not in the air anymore.
now he dove at him.
Yep, he's on the ground now.
Ooh, hold on. Let's see, he dived this way, and if you use your repulse shield, is it the opposite direction? Meaning spin when you use charges?
15 feet away from me. You know what? Actually, it doesn't actually say which direction. I
That's
can
what I'm saying.
punt his ass over to Einen.
Well, I'm making. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to make that direction. So he dove this way. If somebody were to dive at you that way and you were to repulse them, how did you repulse it? Because that's gonna matter. I mean, if you just flat out put your shield up,
I have an anti-polar enemy repelling device that I have carefully calibrated to create a surge of kinetic
But
energy
never
that
used.
shoves away. Who cares?
Yeah, it does
I
matter.
designed it. I
Not
built
tested. Still not tested.
it. Who cares?
I'm
It's
still
not
moving
been
forward right
tested.
there, so
It works. It works the way the book says it does, which is 15 feet away. It doesn't say in what direction, which means it's up to me.
no, it's
He
up to
goes-
me, DM,
Why would it be up to you?
because I'm the one controlling the actions. Because it doesn't say which way you lay, it just says repulse at 15 feet away.
You know what? I get what you're trying to do, Nick. Just let him put it wherever, because I'm gonna get to it.
Yeah, it
Okay,
doesn't
well,
matter.
no
He's not
matter
that
what,
far.
no
Well-
matter what, it's not going that way. I don't care which way it goes. It's not going that way.
Well,
And
There's
Eric,
no
actually,
way
he
Samber's going to knock
angle
it
that shield
toward
just
Sorcerer.
right.
I would done
He
here though.
could, yeah.
Because
Straight
it's
at
coming
his
right
bird.
at him, and if he's putting his shield up like a Captain America kind of thing, boom,
Straight back
it
is
would have been
fine,
it would
but
just back him
definitely
off,
not toward Sorcerer.
and would just come back and did another. Since you were like ha, and it just came back and went oh shit, and then the second time the claw just went because it's the bite that got you the first time, so it bit down on you. The
Strike
temporary hit
volume.
points took like that. The shield, your shield was underneath him to bounce him back. He came back and went swipe, but the second swipe, like the first swipe, moved the shield enough to slap in the claws of the third attack.
And he's got no move left.
Yeah, pretty much. And hold on, I gotta take this down to 0. He's not there.
And he's on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is. Oh, hold on. Actually. You see a crossbow bolt fly towards it, but does not make purchase. God damn, thing takes forever to fucking load. She come out of her. No. Not till she's calmed. Samber. If it survives the round, it'll probably balk and run.
I think I got 2 attacks, so rather than try and flame blade it, I'm gonna just swing twice.
Okay. That's a hit. It is definitely it's still hurt. Not dead.
Fine with me.
Einen, there's a giant corpse. There's a huge corpse. Large corpse the size of a horse in your way currently. You'll have to go around it. Or through it if you want difficult terrain.
It's okay. I can reach it.
Okay. Going around.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed. Round 1. Let's try that again. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Huh?
14 hit.
Yep. And
Okay.
you crush its skull in. Sending it to send it to death. Okay.
Then I'm gonna take a look around, make sure there ain't nothing left flying at me.
Oh no, he is dead. Nothing else seems to be in the air. These two dead. This one's previously wounded. Leslie, where's unconscious? Stun. unconscious. Thank you. Oh no, he's dead. Never mind. He's unconscious. Not dead. All right.
Yeah, I got no medicine, but I could try to do some field, make sure people are alive. I'm gonna go through those 4 guys that are away from the wagon because I assume, probably correctly, that Source has got that handled.
Did everybody get 525 XP?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, looks like it.
All right, cool. I tried to give you XP for like 2 people. I was like, no, you don't get XP for the veterans. You didn't kill them. They're not there. They were there to protect the people. And they tried. All right.
I mean, if I go shank the corpses, can we get that XP?
You participated. You get the XP. No, but you can't shank the dead. If you go kill them now, yeah, you could probably get XP for it, but might see as an evil act.
Yeah, we're not close enough to leveling where I'm going to go shank children for 1 XP.
I would say no. Actually, I would probably deduct XP for that because it's not within your nature to do so. All right. Yeah, this is gone. And so he's gonna console his wife. He is stable and conscious now. Still hurt, but stable and conscious. What do you want to do?
So if I'm down here checking these guys out, I'm gonna find the unconscious guy. I hope.
Yeah.
So
This
I can
one
point out, still alive.
One's still alive. Rest of them
What do I
have
do?
perished.
What is the tallest surface that I think I can climb in the area?
Currently, right now, this area right here.
I'm going to climb up on it and see, because these things are aerial creatures. They probably have a nest or a lair somewhere. So try and get some height and try and see, like, where did these things come from? It's not like we can track them. You can't really. I mean, I don't have some Aragon skills rolling 30 to track flying creatures.
You really can't tell from where they came. But it's kind of unsure. You're not known you don't know enough of this land to determine those things. You don't know enough about manticores to establish territorial hunting grounds or like of that
While
nature.
my compadres help do cleanup and healing, I will do Overwatch. I mean,
Okay. Respectful. Samber, what are you doing?
Seriously debating pulling out the tail spikes to use for crossbow bolts.
I wish to make the tail spikes and spikes on this manticore available to be crossbow bolts. Okay, they'll still be standard crossbow bolts.
Fine.
but they'd be crossbow bolts with a story.
Because let's see, hold on. What's their tail spike do? Yeah, same as a heavy crossbow bolt, 1d8 plus pierce. So yeah, equivalent to crossbow bolts.
Fine. Remember, Weiss, Brady running out of crossbow bolts.
You collect about. I'll give you 3. Nine more.
See, there's
They got handed to him. Here you go.
They seem, as you get to the tail spikes like that and start pulling them out, you notice that the tail spikes have been somewhat depleted. Like they have been.
So, yeah, there's usually 24 ish, according to this thing I found. So probably 1d12 per manticore. Does that sound fair?
They went like a couple rounds of combat, so I'm going to give you. Let's see.
Like a range between 1 and half of however many they had left sounds about right. You know what I mean?
That's how many you find. You find 9 left on one of them, 6 and
22.
7. Yeah, you found 22.
Works for
Pretty
me.
much like that. That does mean that one of them could have done, like, as you do the math a little bit, that would have been a couple more shots there, a couple more shots there, and other shots. Because they were attacking like 3 times at a time. Einen walks around to the veterans and sees that one is with it, you know,
Living.
holding on to living.
I mean, the thing that I am doing is healing people. You know, medicine
Yeah.
check, stabilization, healing, blah blah blah.
Gotcha. There you go. He is definitely stabilized and conscious now. The when the bite and swipe happened down like that, it knocked him down the ground and knocked him out. So as he kind of gets up, still weak from his, I'll give him. Let's see, you did 23. From his wounds, he's like, "Whoa, thanks. Name's Sylvan. Veteran from Waterdeep. We just got past Red Larch when these beasts." Oh no, excuse me. Yeah. When these beasts attacked us. Me and my company here were supposed to protect the the gentleman who's a friend of mine along the road. We heard there was trouble, but didn't think it'd be this kind of trouble. I expected bandits or something. Luther, after calming his wife, this gentleman up here, after calming his wife down, which Samber probably heard something of like Marianne, because tells him he's going to need to check on his friend Severin, and walks over to you guys, seeing that you're taking care of him, and introduces himself to Einen first, and then to Sorsha second. And he goes, "Luther Clives, blacksmith, ex-veteran. Like to thank you guys. If you didn't happen upon the road, we could have been toast." And he reaches out to shake your hand, Einen.
I'll shake his hand.
And
Make
after
sure I
he-
don't break it or nothing.
he's got a strong grip to him too, so.
He's got a blacksmith's grip, but he's not as big as I am.
No.
Again, I make sure I'm gripping his hand in such a way that I don't break it accidentally or
Yeah.
engulf it in such a way to cause him an inordinate amount of pain. he just got healed,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly. So,
Lady, thank you for saving me and my family also. And myself. As he turns to Sorsha. Luther Glives. My friend here, Severin. I guess I'll have to set up camp and try to repair what I got and make it back to Red Larch. We were on the road
so I can
traveling.
help with that.
Hey, can we help them round up their horses? Because a couple of them actually did get away. Like,
Yeah.
lived.
There's one
Why do you
riding.
think I chose Overwatch? It means not having to run around catching horses. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can spot them and tell me which direction to go to get one.
After
Yeah, but I can do that from sitting.
an hour or so,
and
and
round
you
up the
know,
horses.
you get. I'll just say you.
Yes.
After an hour or so, you do get their. You do collect their horses. This cart is pretty much beyond repair because of the amount of damage to it. This one is mostly tipped over, but he's a blacksmith. He takes his time, has some of his equipment here.
I've got mending.
and
I'm
you
I'm
got
just gonna
you help
spam
out.
the mending cantrip.
Yeah.
And it is my racial cantrip. It's the thing that made Samber become an artificer. He's gonna spam that bitch. This
But
is better. This is better. This is better. This is better.
make it better. Make it better. Make it better.
Mhm.
I'm giving you advantage on this. To round up the horses, you're able to gather the horses up, rehook them back to the wagon, and they're gonna take a rest, heal up some more, and I don't know if they want them to follow you or because they're heading back to Waterdeep. It's like Luther's like,
Can
I
we-
just made a trade and we're heading
We're
back.
going to Red Larch, he said.
Yeah.
Can we
Oh,
move
oh.
our wagon and stuff down here? Because
Yes.
I don't want their buddy to come by and eat our horse.
There, buddy. I mean, it's gonna take. I mean, I know that you have the Manning cantrip, but it only does like, what, a foot?
Yeah, it's like a square or a cubic foot.
Yeah, it's gonna take a
every
little
6
while.
Seconds.
Yeah, it's like takes a little while.
Yeah, it takes
is-
less time than rounding up the horses.
Yeah.
Takes an hour.
Do you want to push on, or I know it's 7:00 now. We could stop here, or you can camp here. It is still
We
like
I have
should-
not eaten in 10 hours.
Yeah, we need
Yeah,
to
we need to stop here.
okay,
We can short rest here with them, honestly.
yeah, and then we'll move back. But this will be the little story, little good thing. Severn does mention that y'all are kind of like, because I assume y'all are sitting down for a little while, y'all repairing things. Once the horses get back, you know what the horses might have bridling, like you have to repair too. He talks about it's like, yeah, it's like we traveled these roads before. We have never had this trouble with beasts and monstrosities of this nature coming down from the mountains and the hills. They usually stick to their territories, which is not along the road. And he does look at them, and Einan, you can make a survival check with him. I've already kind of made it. These manticores don't, while, dead, they have been, they're a little bit malnourished. You could see that they're a little taunt on the stomachs, even though they took wounds. So they were hungry.
Okay.
So something must have, and Severn's poking it with his spear. He's like, something must have drawn them out from the hills. And that's where we'll end the session for tonight. Once again, I like to thank you guys for coming and playing. I hope it's becoming a story you're enjoying. If nothing
Yeah.
else, it has its twists and turns. Do you feel at least redeemed in saving people?
Whatever.
We're doing all right.
All right. So, all right. We'll see y'all next game. And y'all take care.
And
Josh, I don't know.
you as well. Bye bye.